Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. It was done using Loren Sherman's script, which uses a combination of dots and lines combined with these four different shaped letter stems. So we have a circle on the line of the word circle, which is not in this design anywhere, but we do have shallow divots like this, this, and we have circles inside the word circle like these two here, and we have deep divots, so this more than 50% complete circle like that. And then there are also vowels, which are smaller circles. So here, 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 here are the vowels. This one's kind of tricky because it's attached, so it's a little bigger than normal. And we have stacked letters and yada yada. And I'm just going to go ahead and go through this word by word and talk about things as we get to them. So this is set up left to right, which is not exactly typical for this script because it's supposed to be bottom counterclockwise. But setting up linear designs is really common because if you read bottom counterclockwise and start at the bottom of an infinitely large circle, you'd just be going from the left to the right. So like this. So this is the word order, left to right. And here's our first word, bottom of it's here. And this is the first letter we hit. It is a deep divot shape, and there are no modifiers on it. So no filled in dots and no lines ending on it. There is, however, a vowel on it. So we look at this stem and there is an O on it because an O is this inside one. And then we have this shallow divot here with two lines ending on it. So that's a W. So B-O-W is our first word. Here's our next word. Bottom of it's here. And all this stuff in the middle, this is just lines coming off of this letter and this letter. So it's not an actual stem because this like crossy thing isn't one of our four stems. Our first stem is this one here. It is a shallow divot. So we're in this row. Same as the W. And even though there's a line that passes through it here, it doesn't end on it, so it doesn't count. So only lines that end on the stem, like these guys, count. Otherwise, lines that pass through do not count. So this is just a T. And then we continue around. Here's our next set of letters, and they are stacked. So stacked letters, if stacked, you read thin to thick, and the same letter means the same thickness. Same thickness means the same letter. So this is like stacked vowels of the same letter, and these are two different vowels. So we read the thin one first and then the thick one, and this thin one has one line going towards the middle, so that makes it an I. And then this thick one doesn't have any lines ending on it, so that's just an E, because E is like an I but with no lines, and I is like E but with a line going towards the middle. So I, E, and then we have this shallow divot, just like this one, but it has 1, 2, 3 lines. So instead of 2, it's got 3 lines, making it an S. So T-I-E-S. So bow ties. And then we have this stuff. So this again is just the lines coming from the S. These dashed lines do not count as part of the transcription. They were just some decoration I put in to kind of fill out the design and kind of balance this thin line here. So they don't have to go in your final design if you don't want them, these dashed lines. They don't end anywhere, and they would be like empty word circles with no words on them. Anyway, so here's our next word, bottom of it's here. We have this little A outside the word circle, and then we continue around. Here's a shallow divot with 1, 2, 3 dots closest to that, so that would be an R, like that. And then inside the R we have the E. And I snuck the E a little bit closer to this word than this word, because if it were exactly in the middle here, you wouldn't know which word the E belonged to. So I scooted it a little bit closer to the R, so it looks like it belongs here instead of here. So there is the A-R-E, R. And then we have this last word here, bottom of it's here. This is our first letter. And even though there are a bunch of dots around here, they're split up in 2 and 3. And this one is closer to this stem, so it goes here. And these two are closest to that stem, so they go here. So this little off-centeredness is important in being able to read it. Otherwise, it would look like you wouldn't know what letter this dot goes to. But anyway, 2 dots with this one makes it a K. And even though this word is cool with the letter C, you swap that E to a K, CH, or S, or SH, depending on what sound it makes. So this goes K, so you put in a K. This letter C is only for use in proper nouns, acronyms, or things that you can't swap phonetically. So anyway, K. And then we have that double O we talked about earlier, like that, except a double line, so it's a double O. And then we have an L with 1, 2, 3 dots. So L is like K, but with 3 dots. So cool. And then this is just a decoration bit ending it. We could put punctuation on this line if we wanted to put like an exclamation point. It'd be 3 dots, kind of like this. A period would be an open circle on that. So anyway, bow ties are cool. And that's that design. I hope my video makes a little bit of sense on how this can be read. So yeah, hope you like it. Thanks. Bye.